Hi. Yeah, I'm back again. So, as you can read from the title, I'm gonna do one of these mummy sectors one. Now, this young lady, I've spoken about her before. I'm gonna put her up on the screen actually, so you can see who I'm talking about. So, so this is a young lady. I've spoken about her before, and another young lady. Now, there's been a lot of reactors who've spoken about this young lady. She's a young mother, I think, of four children. She hasn't. The newest one is quite little, anyways. So I've been following this a little bit. It's been a little bit interesting. Some parts I don't always listen to all of the shenanigans sometimes because I feel she brings it on herself. Certain stuff. Anyways, now for what I gather from this mother. Right, she and the guy went on a date, and he kept saying slick stuff or whatever in parts, and she comes over like when you're with the father of a child, she loves on that child more than the others. It's not never equal love, and a lot of the reactors have picked up on it. And the really sad thing about it is that she do have potential. I mean, mother being a mother is hard work anyway, especially when you are a single mum. But she's not a single mum no more because she has a partner. So she kind of not, you know, love upon the other children more than she loves upon the baby per se or on the other child. And it's quite sad to see. On this video they go on a date night, but others were saying that how it wasn't really a date night, but it is a date night that she went on with her guy. And with most relationships it's not always perfect, and sometimes I feel it's not best to just put everything up on YouTube, particularly especially if you are a mummy channel or whatever. And she really sets herself up to get beaten down in certain ways. She does certain things which is uncalled for. My daughter was in the room when the reactors was reacting to her, so my daughter thought that they were just being hateful, but on the surface, when she gave him something to eat or something, or she didn't feed her children, what she tends to do is go out with her man, and she don't really go out with her children, as you do, like feed her children. Sometimes she does certain stuff, because in America, you can bulk buy and stock up on whatever, and she doesn't do certain things. But my thing is, right, you can go take a look at her all the reactors, right, and you will see sometimes their argument holds water because she really isn't balancing things out, I suppose, with the children. Now, most mothers do have favoritisms with children, but because you carried a child for that man and you're loving upon that man, now there's an old saying in the West Indian says, right, when you take the bull, you take the calf. So if he's just loving upon his own child only and not on the other children, or he's been a bit weird or whatever, right, you have a decision where you can walk away from this man. You have to stick with him because like you have his child. And I think another thing the reactors picked up was that how on the date night he was literally saying like certain stuff like oh I wish we didn't have the children or something like that. It was quite really quite weird, being that she has one of his children, right? And she's saying that she wants to be pregnant for him again, but that's neither here nor there really. But the main fact is that how Jazzy can do a lot better. Right, she discontinued her editing classes, what she was doing, because it seemed like it did caught on a bit because one lady did an editing class with her and she sung her praises, plus her mother. So it's like the whole world stops for this man. Now, ideally, your whole world shouldn't stop for a man. Um, he should be, like I said, empowering, encouraging, also making sure the other children, even if the children's not his, that they're okay, whatever. You know, I mean, like you don't. I mean, just because you're there, right? They don't have to call you dad because that normally comes later on, like when you're being with them for numbers of years. But I'm gonna show the what you call it, their date night, a little bit of it. I was saying it's gonna have a. Let's see. Let's go to that. Wow, this is a long ad. The ad is long. Wow, there's another one. Damn.
Eyes tell me that you don't wanna leave just yet. No, my eyes agree. It's almost like when we first met. Oh, I don't care, it's getting too late. I want you and
I'm over here trying to take pictures on my camera because my phone, it likes to change quality, so I'm trying to get one on here.
Now, I like to see couples together, to be honest. I like to see black couples together. You know, whatever the circumstances, whether he's coming to her life just now with her children or whatever. But it's like she really forces it. Like she does it. She really forces it. And one of the things that the reactors picked up is that she does everything for YouTube. She really fronts for YouTube. And there's no need for her to do that. Because even this whole date doesn't need to be filmed on YouTube, to be honest. But anyway, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Here, but yeah, we're sitting here waiting, y'all. I did like my outfit, babe picked it out. He picked it out all the way down to my shoes. He didn't pick out the wig though. I picked that out. Gonna cut our bread.
I don't want to cut this. I don't want this.
I just want to try it.
You want the hard part or you want the soft side?
Oh, it's warm. Try a little bit, babe. It tastes like bread.
What kind of bread though?
Wheat bread.
Calories.
Hold on.
You're wasting a lot of calories.
Yeah, and then like I told Chris that the bread tastes like just like regular wheat bread. Maybe it was because of the butter. I use the Texas Roadhouse butter, you know, cinnamon stuff and everything. But I'm glad that we got out. This is something that we both needed, but honestly,
I'm going to add her link. I'm going to add the reactors link to the video so you can get understanding of the situation of such, because it took me a little while to cotton on to the situations as well. Um, I think she's been with him for a little while now. I don't know how long. I'm not going to speculate, but um, she filmed the whole date. She literally filmed the whole date until right to the end. Um, they do make a nice couple, but it's just that, you know, some things you don't have to put on front street really. Like this interaction doesn't need to be filmed, to be honest. And yeah, like let's see what else she puts up.
Felt like I needed to get out the house because I just, you know how I am. When I see four walls, my was able to get out, able to get a good amount of. Look at this. I look. You see mine. I feel like when I get up, it's gonna hit me.
Ooh, I love that bank. I mean, do you use it
Yep,
too?
yep.
Oh my god. I think what it is like they just never say no.
And then on top of
That's
that,
true.
they give you a check the day before.
Right, and they don't charge you.
She literally filmed the whole date, the whole date night, the whole date. But anyways, I'm gonna show you one of the reactors because there's this reactor who acts really good to her to her what you call it, her videos. Let me show you.
Y'all funny. Chris.
So I actually just opened.
Thank you.
Sometimes the reactors say positive stuff, but I think it all depends on the reactor. But this particular reactor is really good because when Jazzy Life does good, she says, yeah, you know, like she says, oh girl, you really look good. She doesn't always put her down or whatever. Because they know the history of the relationship, you see. So if you're into the mummy sector, you can go over there and watch the Jazzy Life reactors, and there's another girl called Liv, which I've spoken about because they really do not show in the best of ways mothers, single mothers or whatever, single mothers. And it's a shame because the two women actually has potential to do a lot. They have a potential to do a lot. um Jazzy particularly, like I said, Jazzy seems to have little things, little potential, but like one of the actors say, because she's not used to certain things. When a woman's not used to certain things, right, she's wowed by the littlest things, like, you know, going out or whatever. And I feel that this lady, Jazzy particularly, I feel she has a little bit of baby blues still, because you can literally have baby blues for a long time until about the 3 to 4, something like that. So I feel she was depressed, so he took her out, or yeah, he took her out, and then they had food together. It's just the weird thing is she filmed the whole date from when they got there to when they sat down at the table to when they left. It's a bit long, but this reactor is actually very, very nice, very kind, I would say. You know, because she knows the history. So I'm not reacting on it because it's quite a lot to go into. It's a lot to explain for this channel, especially if you're new to the jazzy life and Olivia, or Liv as they call her. Um, there's a lot going on in their lives initially. Olivia had her children, the father took the children from her, and the father of Olivia is now looking after the children. You know, they're really, really getting looked after really good by the stepmother, which is a rare thing. And so I'm going to show the reactor to Jazzy Life so you get an idea. So in case you want to go over there and take a look, you know, yeah, I'm going to show her.
And I'll leave this here for us.
Thank you.
You gotta tip her good.
It's all about tipping people.
Good customer service.
I noticed. I noticed that Hibbs is getting hella faded. He getting faded, y'all. Faded.
I agree.
Just don't tip people, just tip them. You don't know what they're going to do. Your job is to get great customer service.
Yo, did you hear what he said? I don't tip people just to tip them. I hope you tip this restaurant. No matter where you go, you need to leave a tip because that's what they're working. They're working for their tip, and they're supposed to have good customer service skills. They're supposed to say, like last night we went to Texas and Texas Roadhouse, and we were talking, and the lady goes, are you guys okay? Like right in the middle where I'm talking, and I'm like, yeah. We're okay. But then when we really needed her, she was nowhere to be found. I was like, where is she at? I need a to go box. Like she was nowhere to be found. But we still gave her a big ass tip though, because that's what you do. You got to. You gotta tip, man. You got to.
No, I was looking at you.
Oh. I thought she blew her letter.
I was nodding agreeing with you.
I know you did not blow her letter.
No, I was looking at
Just don't tip people, just tip them. You don't know what they're going to do. Your job is to get great customer service. I know you did not blow her letter.
No, I was looking at you.
Oh. I thought she blew her letter.
I was nodding agreeing with you.
Right. Now, they always say that this young lady looks like a man, but to be honest, she doesn't. She doesn't look like a man to me. But I mean, some women are tall in stature and have a certain look to their faces. But, it's really nice when you go on a date with a man. It makes so much difference sometimes because that's when especially if you've been around the man for a long time, that you form a connection with the man. But like I said, it's a whole story behind it, so I'm not even going to go into it. I'm not going to even delve in deep. I'm going to put the links and you all can go take a look because, like I said, the reactors really go in on these the couple plus Olivia, or live life as she's called. So this is just like, this is the best I think I've seen of the two of them. Apart from when she did a Valentine's thing for him, she spends a lot of money on him basically, and you know he doesn't really sometimes always give back to her. But the actors will tell you about the ins and out, the deepness of it, because they go back to before she met him and all that. Because she really do put a lot of her life, I would say, on YouTube. So but I'm gonna let the Erics speak because she knows a little more deeper than I do. I'm not gonna pretend like I know, like I said.
I'm all about great customer service. When I'm at work, great customer service. All day. Great customer service.
I hope y'all can hear us. It's loud in here. They do need to lights inside.
Good hit though. Yes, sir.
Y'all need anything else?
I think anyone talks for her?
Anyone? Yep.
Ooh. Y'all look at this. We got the same thing but different states. That's base. Mine's a little bit smaller than his, so.
So we both been eating healthy, but as far as me, I've been on some vegan stuff. So we both is like excited to eat it. Like we want to try to demolish it as possible. So right now everything tastes good. Right now.
The asparagus looks really good, y'all.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Y'all enjoy.
Baby. That's it. That drink.
That's why she does it. That's why she does it. She can pay $200 for a day, send, I'm pretty sure she's probably not going to show the paying the date. She's probably going to act like it, but not going to show it. But she can pay $200 dates because her subbies will provide for the kids' needs. That's why she's able to do things like this, because she got someone buying the kids all their birthday stuff, or the babies all the necessities and all that. Because that's why she can do this stuff, y'all. She know what she doing. She know what
That
she
drink.
doing.
I ain't need to. It's already. Babe, it's right here. I know, but you can taste it. Like you can taste it. And this food, y'all, looks so beautiful. The asparagus, I was worried about the asparagus. Not gonna lie, I was scared. So I'm like, not everybody asparagus is good, but they season it real good. Okay, like look at that. About to go in. Okay.
Not good?
Damn, Chris getting faded. I'm gonna get effed up for this one. He probably agreed to interact, so he has to.
I'm almost done my drinking. Look at his drink, y'all.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. I'm
Yeah, I
about to
saw
chug
his
this.
card, but then she put it
Trust me.
away. Look.
Trust me. Hey, let me tell you something.
Ah, man, let me get that part. Yo, I can't get it. Okay, so she shows him with the card, but then she cuts it. She cuts it right there, and we don't see his card no more. And I don't see. Do I see it on the thing? Hold on.
Hey, let me tell you something, man.
He put it away.
I'm about to chug.
Basically, what she's saying is that Jasmine ends up paying for the meal. This is a so-called date night. So it seems like she pays out for a lot of things. You know what I mean? Now, later on now, when they're talking about him being on IG, she said that she's gonna create his IG. She's gonna check on the other children, and the actors was really going in on that one because she has other children. Like you would at least go check to see whether they're okay, whether they're sleeping all right. So if you are into the mummy life stuff, like um these girls, though she's not a very good example of mummy, but it's just interesting to see how the other half lives, because this shows you what not to do, basically, what not to do. And because the reactors goes in on her so hard, sometimes they're going so hard on her. Where is it? Keeps going to the adverts.
If you feel stuck in your life,
Keeps going to the adverts. So there's a lot of adverts. Sorry. And she has a lot to prove to her reactors. So if someone comments in the comments and says certain things, then she goes and ideally plays it out on the videos. And it's sometimes it can be very fake or just done for camera or just done for YouTube. And sometimes I feel you don't have to, if you're doing this kind of video, I will say, I mean, some things you can put up and some things you don't put up, because I was following this family called, I think it's Jazzy something, and they're from Trinidad, I think. Let me see if I can find them as well, so I can show you them. Show every, they don't, they don't show everything on their YouTube. I think it's my Jazzy Life as well. Let me see if it's them. There is a Trinidadian couple. I think these are Trinidadian. But I'm not going to be able to find it now. I normally find it by accident. They don't show everything what goes on in their lives. They give you snapshots of stuff. Or should I go to the IG? Might be able to find them there. Let me find them. Oh, can I find them? Find it. But there is a family. There is a family that takes their children on cruises, takes them everywhere. They take them everywhere. Oh, that's strange. I can't find them. I know we find them. You see them on lovely cruises and stuff. Let me see if I can find it. My subscriptions. So I can show you this family. Because it's good to see both sides, the good and the bad side of things. Where is it? Let me find. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I hate when I can't find something to make my point. So annoying. I could show you other families, but it wouldn't be the same. Just to show you an American family to make the point steady. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to come back and show you the family. But I'm gonna find it when I get off. But yeah, there's a family on here, and they travel everywhere with their children. They travel on cruises. They travel to islands. They travel everywhere with their two little girls. And oh yeah, and there's another couple who does the same thing, but they was in Gambia. And they travel everywhere with their family, and it's not forced, it's not put on, it's nothing. But the jazzy, I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna put these links in underneath if you would if you like that sort of content. Um, it's always good to show to look at other stuff. Sometimes I feel sometimes, but no, it breaks everything up. And basically, I just thought I'll show you look jazzy. I mean, there's no point I'm reacting on her because I don't watch her that steady. You know what I mean? But there is good examples of family life, single mothers, whatever, doing their thing, getting the money, looking after their children, eating out, whatever. So I'm not gonna put her down exactly. She just needs to pay more attention to the children and less on the man sometimes because men will come and go and your children will always be there. So you have to keep that in mind. So I am gonna come off. I'm not gonna be on here for long, spouting like going around the branches right now. Um, so with that said, I will come off. If you have watched Jazzy, leave a comment underneath and tell me what you think of her lifestyle or whatever. I mean, you don't have to go in. You just be nice. And yeah. With that said, I'll see you later.